I'm Mary Ann Dearsh.
Raymond Dearsh. And we actually met Eamon by the internet. You know, we were coming down here to look at the potential, you know, for buying a property. And, you know, we just stumbled upon Naples Guru, which was his site at the time, so, you know, many years ago now, and stumbled upon it and met him with no real thought that we'd ever become such loyal customers. But
friends.
Here we are, and we're friends and loyal customers. We've done 3 deals with Eamon now, and he did the first one was a short sale, which he told us up front what a challenge it might be and the chances that it might fall through. And lo and behold, we got in that property and we made a modest improvement to it, and we turned it around. He sold it for us, and we made a good chunk of, you know, profit off of that property. And we rolled it into the one that we're currently living in now on Gulf Shore Drive.
We said we're not interested in anything that's not on the beach because we can live in heat in Baltimore. We want a view, we want the breeze, we want to be able to just walk down to the beach, drop our towel and walk in. And so he didn't waste our time showing us a lot of other things. And I appreciated that because
leave it to Eamon. He's a very crafty sort of guy. He was able to keep the tenants happy enough anyway, and also able to show the property at the same time. And we sold it while it was being rented, which is, you know, I think a real challenge to do down here.
he gave us initially kind of a wide range, and after that first couple visits, then he knew exactly what to weed out.
I think the difference with Eamon is he comes from a business background. I mean, he did some work in construction in the past. He's done a lot of things besides real estate. He's settled in on this now and he's become an expert at it. But, you know, he can bring that kind of a viewpoint to the sales process too, and not just like a part-time guy who's just like trying to make a few dollars. He's treating this like a business. He's good at it. That's the other thing I'd like to point out about Eamon is, you know, it's both of the places that we purchased with Eamon. We relied on him to recommend folks in the community to help us renovate them. And we had just the right guy help us with the first one to do just enough to be able to turn it around and sell it at a nice profit. And it was a good profit, as well, I would point out. And on the second one, it was more of a bigger process. We gutted the place and we renovated it just to our liking. And that worked out well too. So he knows the people in the community as well to hook you up, you know, with all those kind of services. Yeah, I often tease my kid. He's my second son and my third kid, you know, because he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
And you're right with the technology. You know, you could talk to some of these other folks on the street, and they might talk about technology, but they don't really know technology, and they can't really make it come alive for you. He really gets it. I'm a CPA and I'm the CFO of a large company before I retired. I'm pretty demanding and pretty detail-oriented about numbers and data. And with all you know, honesty, I would tell him what my demands were, and by the time we got home at night, after we would part company with him and we'd have dinner, I'd be back, I'd get an email with all the data I asked for. Never would have happened with anybody else. And I said, well, hey, I trust Eamon. If he wants to show it to you, let's take a look at it. We go over to the complex, and I walk in, and the minute I walked in, I said, "What? This is exactly what I'm looking for." So the endurance of the guy to stick with the project till the end has given him really 2 sales from us, and we couldn't be happier.
He's efficient, he's professional, he listens and will get you what you want to look at. You know, that was the biggest thing. He won't waste your time.